Alright, YouTubers, it's Twyprod002 who asked me, One Slow Ride asked me to do a tips video on doing skulls. So I'm about to do that. Dominic, you can zoom in on the one that I just put on the card there. And that's one. It's not completed, it's just stenciled out, and I'm going to show you how I did that. It's a couple easy steps. I went online, I printed out some skulls. What you do is you cut the skull out of the paper, and then the skull itself, what you're going to do is, if you can see this against my shirt, you're going to cut out, let's turn it around, you're going to cut out everything that's black, and that's going to give you your stencil to put your skull on. And you can do a number of many different skull designs online that you can find. But my daughter's holding this stencil up. What I'm going to do, take my airbrush, using about 25 pounds of pressure with pearlized blue, and all we're going to do is we're just going to lay some pearlized blue in there, like so, as even as you can get it. And this is water-based paint, so if you screw up, you can wipe it off or wash it off. You lift that off, and there's your background color. And then what you're going to do is you're going to clean out your airbrush real quick. I have a couple of different jars here that I use, so I just, being that this is water-based paint, I just run it right under the sink, wash that, get all that out of the airbrush. Take a towel and just dry your hand off and everything, so you don't get any drips on your artwork when you're doing it. And then what we do is to make sure everything's out, and we put our black on. Now this is a Crescendo 175. This airbrush is about $200. You can use a multiple of any type of airbrush to do this, but you want a two-stage airbrush. You don't want a single stage. A single stage is pretty damn hard to work with. So now what I'm going to do here is I take this and I go completely right over the skull that I put on first. And I'm going to hold it down at one point, and using the same amount of pressure, we're going to put our background in, just filling in all the holes that are cut out on this the stencil that I made. And you're going to move your hand as you go. Okay. If you have a daughter or a son or a brother or somebody that can help you once you get your paint laid down, you take that, you peel it up. Don't look so great at that point right there. But now what we're going to do, we're going to lower our pressure down to approximately 15 pounds per square inch on our compressor. And then what we're going to start doing is we're going to start outlining. We're going to get outline where our teeth are and stuff like that. Doesn't matter, you can fix it right up. Probably bring another paint in. Gonna have sort of a steady hand, which I don't have anymore. What's your time on the video, Dominic?
We have 6 minutes.
What you want to do is you want to make it look not as stencily. And don't worry if you get some splatter, you can always just fill that in. And just like that, you see, a little bit of splatter, I'll just take some white and fix that. As you can see, it's starting to look like a skull. This one is a little bit darker than that one. I can darken or lighten either one as I go along here. Okay, how much time we got?
We're at 9 minutes.
9 minutes. Okay, we're going to end this video here, and we'll start another one with putting in the white and putting in some red, and then misting them over and doing it that way. So stay tuned for the next video. It's coming up very shortly.